New developments in the shooting death of a high-profile business executive. Tex McIver told police that a gun accidentally went off as he, his wife Diane, and a friend drove near Piedmont Park in Atlanta.
The bullet hit Diane in the back, killing her. Tonight we've learned investigators want to take a second look at the car where that shooting happened. Fox 5's Morris Diggs has followed all the developments in the story. He joins us now live from downtown. Morris, the GBI is now involved in the case, we understand.
Well, you don't have to be a CSI tech to know that the vehicle, the scene of the homicide, would be a key piece of evidence. Well, the attorney for the husband, Stephen Maples, tells me that the APD released that vehicle back on September 30th, but then they turned around and asked for it back. That creates a problem, at least a couple of problems. Executive Diane McIver was shot while sitting in a family vehicle. Her husband, Tex, was seated behind her to allow a family friend, a girlfriend of the wife, to also be seated in the front. Somehow, Tex's gun, which he had asked for in order to have protection while traveling through downtown Atlanta, went off.
It was my doing. It was my mistake. I accept full responsibility, and I very much regret people think the way they think.
The husband instructed the friend to drive to Emory Hospital, where doctors were unable to save Mrs. McIver. Now there are even more questions about what police investigators have done to check for possible scientific evidence about what happened inside that family SUV. APD examined it, but then released the vehicle to the family. The attorney for the husband told Fox 5 APD asked for the McIver vehicle back for further testing, that APD wanted the GBI to take a fresh look. But a GBI spokesperson says there's a monkey wrench in what APD is seeking, that the GBI cannot fulfill the city's request because the, quote, crime lab science does not exist. It's understandable if all this sounds confusing. Tex McIver's attorney insists his client is eager to resolve what skeptics see as a baffling case.
He was willing to submit to a police polygraph or any polygraph by any person. We volunteered to do one with the police department.
And what did they say?
Well, he's already had one. They didn't want to do another one.
Now, I just got off the phone with the GBI. The agency tells me it did not accept this vehicle, the McIver vehicle, from APD because it cannot do what APD was asking. I also spoke to a lawyer not involved in this case, and he says it sounds to him like APD may have released the vehicle too soon. The reason why, even if GBI was able to take a second look, once you release a vehicle back out to the civilian, to the family, then it would become tainted because the situation inside that vehicle, the seats, everything else, the fibers, that would all change. So you wouldn't be able to have a clean, sanitized retest by the GBI. Reporting live from downtown Atlanta, I'm Morris Diggs, Fox 5 News.
All right, Morris, thank you.